What's good, Kalima Kam family? It's your girl Kalima, and you are officially locked in with the Kalima Kam podcast. Yes, where I'll be spilling the hottest Hollywood tea, then cooling you off with my words of wisdom. This is where pop culture meets wisdom. This is Kalima Kam.
With real estate, you can't sit around and wait for the phone to ring. You have to hustle. I'm excited to get back to work, but I'm not gonna lie. They say there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many in this office.
I've been doing interior design for about 8 years. Now that I'm an agent, it's like ching, 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 ching. Don't make me take my earrings off.
Yeah, talk to me when you're holding a crying baby. Talk to me then.
I feel like I'm going to go insane planning this wedding.
Did you tell Davina yet she's not invited?
I don't know how much more I can take.
So to jump right into it, how is everything since the quarantine? What are we wearing? Are we stylish today, or are we quarantining it out? I tried to be stylish.
I am wearing my tank top.
I almost did. I was like, I'm trying to be stylish for Maya right now.
Not for me.
A dress, but I have my unicorn socks on. Just trying to, be comfortable. But they say it's called COVID couture, I guess.
Yeah, which by the way, my highlights. Thankfully, places are slowly reopened, so I'm going to do my highlights after 3 months on Friday with the mask.
You look amazing. Stop. Even just hair up, you look stunning. You literally are still glowing. How are the kids? You literally just have hair.
I know. I told you. So anyway, I have my baby is 2 weeks old, and I have a 14 months running around here, around the house. Everything is good. The quarantine forced me to take a step back and relax and focus on that. So I appreciate that in a way.
The thing about this pandemic, I said that it's called 2020 because it's really helping us understand our 2020 vision, our vision on life. It's taking a step back and really being able to reflect because we run. You're in LA.
Exactly.
I'm in LA. I know I run. You got kids and you're bi-coastal. So the fact that you were able to find something positive out of this pandemic says a lot about who you are. So that's incredible. We love watching you on Netflix. I absolutely love the show. I love the whole cast. All of you guys bring something different to the table. I was so happy when they renewed it for a second season because I was like, don't just, I felt like the first season, some people may have not grasped it, but I was like, this is actually a cast, and your producer, Adam.
Yeah.
He knows how to handle this, So I was like, give them a second chance, let them come back. And I remember I saw you in Beverly Hills, and I was like, please. You weren't sure if you guys were going to be renewed yet, but I'm so happy. I'm so excited for season.
No, actually, so secret. I was filming when you asked us this question. We just couldn't say anything.
I know. I was like, they had to be filming around then. Okay, you guys couldn't say anything because you weren't sure if it was for sure coming.
No, we actually knew for sure it's coming. We just Netflix like to announce the show themselves, so we told us please keep it quiet.
That makes sense. Well, I'm so happy 3's coming back too. I'm so ready for Christine's wedding. I'm ready to know more about you, about the whole cast. There's so many different twists and turns, and we're gonna get into that today. I'm gonna try to not have any spoiler alerts because I've seen the whole season, but a lot of people I'm sure have not finished it yet. There's a lot of shows on Netflix that are really great. So what shows on Netflix are you watching?
I know. So obviously I had to watch Selling Sunset. Well, I've seen Selling Sunset, but I watched it on stream. I just finished Ballers.
Okay.
The last season, and
I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, so we just finished Ballers. This is us. I'm gonna watch Ozark. And the last season, and we have what else? We have Silicon Valley on the list still. The last season. What else I got? It's about Succession. I heard it's great, so I want to watch Succession. So it's a lot of shows, but I don't have a lot of time.
Yes, and your show is very entertaining, but it's also really educational about, real estate, the business, the hustle of a female, especially in Los Angeles. But here you are, you need a vacation from all that. You're watching like different sort of like shows. That's really cool. Yeah.
And trying to do real estate too. So I'm in Miami now. Obviously obviously because of COVID, a lot of the showings, open houses, it's all, now they're starting to slowly come back, but the
Yeah.
last few months we couldn't do any. Thankfully, I had a couple of deals under pre-construction. So pre-construction, I don't have to have showings because it's basically rendering. So
Okay.
thankfully for that. So I've been busy with that, and so I try to keep myself busy during this COVID situation, which is terrible for everyone. And obviously now, given what's going on in the U.S., USA
Yeah.
with all the riots and protests, it's not
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah.
So,
I can't imagine having, I mean, every single person really not only had to shift back their perception on their personal lives, but really had to sort of analyze how can I live virtually and still be able to be successful within the industry that I've invested in for so long. So for you to
yeah.
say that you're not really even relaxing on that, you're still trying to do showings at a time like this, that is,
For
we will
pre,
get into that. But yes, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, for pre-construction, if you sell something that's under construction, you're basically buying it, you're buying the project, you're buying based on rendering. So it's a little bit easier to sell
Okay.
versus a house that you want to see and. So I think with houses and that kind of like a type of construction, it's really difficult to do virtual tours and showing and actually sell it to
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Pre-construction for condos development, it's a bit different. So thankfully I got that going on. Hi guys, I just see all the comments, Philippines and France, and I just try to say hi to people. But
Yes.
anyway, so
So yeah, I
um,
want to jump in. I call this camera capture, where we get to know Maya really quickly. Okay, what's one song that would be on the playlist of your life?
music sound better with you, Stardust. It's like a house music thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like old school from like 20 years ago, probably.
That's awesome. We gotta research it. I gotta look it up. A book
Yeah,
everyone should read.
a book. I think The Power of Now is a good book, and honestly,
Oh my god, the most
yeah.
amazing book in the world. Okay, go ahead.
And this, I know it sounds cliche, but I think The Secret is a good book too.
Oh my God, Maya, you're everything. Literally, like that just explains so much of like who you are as a person. If everyone in this world could read The Power of Now, we would have a better world. If everyone could listen to The Secret, even just the audio, we literally would have better people. And it's a process. We'll get into that a little bit, but yes, I feel like it's a lifestyle change, and it's a book that I can't read once. I have to read it
Yeah,
over because it's so deep, but it's so incredible. It's by
inspirational. Yeah.
yes, it's by a Buddhist author called his name is Eckhart Tolle. He's been on Oprah. He's incredible, guys. Definitely look up that book, The Power of Now. Bravest thing you've ever done.
Greatest thing I've ever done. Having two
Or
kids,
bravest. If you were really brave to do it.
giving birth.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
It's a
goodness.
painful experience, but
Oh
I think it's an important thing. I guess. And you know what? Actually, so that obviously number one, and then moving to the U.S. I mean, that's a big step for me. It was a big step.
yes, yeah. And I'm actually gonna speak to you about that. Okay, here we go. Secret talent. Any secret talent that you have?
Secret talent. I'm good with hip hop lyrics. Like I know a lot of hip hop words and songs for some
Yes.
reason. Don't test
You're
me,
like,
but
don't test me.
I know my songs.
Do you want to give us a little taste real quick? No,
No.
it's a secret talent. It's a real talent. I bet you're good at it. Okay, okay. I'm gonna let it slide this time, but let me catch you on a carpet. You gotta get ready. Give me one. You gotta give me one. Okay. Best dish in the kitchen for them babies and for your family. Best dish you can make.
Okay, so first season I said that I can boil egg, so I improved since then. I make good stuffed pepper, so I make stuffed pepper with I don't eat meat actually, but I cook it for my husband. So
That's amazing. No, my family we buy stuffed peppers from Publix. You know I miss Publix so much being in LA. And
yeah.
it's so good. I really wish I could do it fresh. You should probably do one on live one day. I bet people would love to see it. It's quick to make, I'm sure, right? It's pretty quick.
Kinda, yeah. You cook the turkey, or I do it with turkey, ground turkey versus the beef and the rice. I don't eat the turkey because I'm vegetarian, but my husband does.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. Last but not least, when we're capturing Maya, If you could read the mind of one celebrity, who would it be?
The mind of one celebrity. If I could, or I would want to read the mind of one celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay, don't judge me, but I love Meghan Markle.
I love her.
I do. I
love
mean,
her.
I love Suits, so
Yes.
I know it sounds stupid, and so maybe I should say Oprah or one of those, or I don't know, maybe Trump. But
I know. I
go
was
with
thinking,
Meghan
you know
Markle.
what? We need to read a couple celebrities' minds. But yeah, Meghan Markle, hell, absolutely. I bet she has a lot on her mind that she can't necessarily say. And so it would be really cool to kind of see inside of her head. I want to move on to Selling Sunset. I'm trying to find one. I know you're on the other side, and can you see yourself? Okay, you're peeking in
I
right
see
now.
myself. I see when I see the group photos. We look
Yes,
like a nice
yes.
Christmas card.
Huh? Yes, yes,
I said
exactly. I
it
want
looks like a nice Christmas card in the back.
Yes, I found this on YouTube. I was like, it'd be cute to have a little, like, background of Selling Sunset cast. When we're getting into talking about the show, the cast is crazy catty. It's entertaining drama, but you are all very unique. So when it comes to you, if you could give yourself a warning label, what would your warning label say?
About the scenes, you mean? About the cast?
Yeah, or just about yourself. Like, like for me, I always say, well, if I came with a warning label, it would probably say, I'm just as loving as I am crazy. Like,
I
I
see.
am the sweetest
Yeah.
person, but I can switch it real quick. But only some
Me
people
too,
can.
actually. You know what? I'll take that because I can be very nice and sweet, but I do have temper. You don't see it on the show.
Yeah.
But I am a Pisces, and I can be a very
Oh,
nice side
yeah.
of Pisces, and I can be like aggravated with some topics. But in the show, nothing really pisses me off.
Yes, and you know what? You have to be, first of all, as a female and an entrepreneur. It's you look so pretty and people think because you're nice and because you're pretty, you're softer. It's like don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I still have to put my best foot forward and be firm on the things that you view and stuff. So yeah, I think it's a balance for all of us. People, I'm a Sagittarius, so going back and forth, I don't I try to keep it cute though. I try to keep it classy. How would your castmates describe you? Even if it was in one word, how would they describe you?
Um, good question. I would say that Christine would say that I can get away with saying things because of my accent.
Oh,
So I could say something that might be slightly insulting, but that I think it's funny. So maybe like a little bit sarcastic.
okay. You're
Yeah,
like, it's just an
sarcastic.
Israeli thing. Like, you'll get over it. You can just sort of pass it. Like,
Basically.
they'll get over it with the sarcasm. Okay, most expensive listing you've sold.
Huh. I sold, well, I had a couple of them, but the most one was 7 million.
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
incredible. And
Well,
what?
that was a while ago, though, a while ago.
Hey, it still counts, honey. We trying to sell anything. I'm trying to get anything around $1 million to sell. Okay,
I'm
that's
working on getting, I'm working on getting like a listing here in Florida for probably 12 million. We'll see.
wow. What would you say is your proudest moment in your career? Is it the sales or?
Besides being I think a good mom,
Yeah.
um, which is a personal level. I think the real estate career, like just the, like selling in general and closing transaction, and starting from scratch, basically.
Yeah. Wow, absolutely. For sure. I mean, most of my friends are immigrants actually. I'm Muslim, so I have just a lot of friends from like the Middle East and that sort of thing. And it's just the amount of strength and courage that it takes to get to where you are. It is very under acknowledged in America. So absolutely, I fully understand.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Advice for aspiring realtors.
What was the question, Kalima? I didn't hear that.
Just some advice for
Oh,
aspiring
advice,
realtors.
advice.
Yeah,
I
any
think, the keys, yeah, the keys for sure, motivation and be consistent, because for me personally, many times I wanted to give up, but I think just staying focused and being motivated and know that, nothing comes easy, and
yeah.
just have an attitude about it, then you can make things happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Finish the sentence. You are not equipped to be a realtor if blank.
If you don't love it, if you don't love real estate, basically.
Really?
You have
Okay.
to love what you do and not just say, oh, I want to do it for the money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It takes more than
First,
that.
wow. First thing you do if you won $1 million.
If you want a vision board.
Everything bold?
No, a vision board, like write
A
your
vision board.
goals, basically.
Okay,
Write your
okay,
goals, vision board, like
okay.
just,
Awesome.
yeah.
So we were talking a little bit about, being bi-coastal, doing real estate. Do you prefer now, because you're sort of forced right now to be virtual in your business. Do you prefer virtual business, or do you wish, you could just get back to the old way of doing things in real estate?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm a people person, so I really want to be out and
Same.
about, meet people, go look at places. The virtual thing, it's nice,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I'm very socialized, so
Yeah. And
my
then
son is joking.
it's okay, yeah. If you have to take a second, by the way,
No,
feel
no, it's
free.
fine,
Okay,
fine.
we're almost to the end, but thank you so much for answering my questions. I love learning about you. Pick one forever, Miami or LA.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay,
Me?
so I can't answer that. So
I
I mean,
know.
I love LA. I love LA, and I lived in LA 16 years. But I do like Miami as well. I love the ocean,
Yes, yes.
the
And we actually can get in the ocean here in Florida,
and swim exactly. So
Yes,
I like both of them, and they both unique in a different way.
yes. It's
I'm
so
such a
crazy.
politician.
Huh?
I said I'm such a politician with my answer. I'm like,
No, no. I think that you're someone who probably has reflected on a lot of these things, or even if you haven't, you're very genuine and honest in your response. You're like, if I could say the most genuine answer, at least for how I feel right now, I could see that you don't just spill it out. You really think before you speak, which is a beautiful
I
thing.
tell you what I hate about LA. The traffic in LA is terrible, and it
Oh
just
my
getting
God.
worse.
Yes. No, I don't like it either. I love LA though. It really is a second home, but there is no place like the South. It's different. It's family oriented over here. I'm in Tampa Bay, so it's a little bit different than
Yeah.
Miami, but still, yeah. I love LA because it is a city life, and anything is possible in LA. Like, did you ever think you'd be on a reality show? It happens
No, I
here.
mean, I don't even know how I'm in it still. I sell real estate, somehow I got into
Yeah,
Netflix show,
yeah.
but I'm
But in
liking
LA, it'll happen. It happens
it's
every
very
day.
true. It's very, very true.
Yes. Okay, so you're from Israel, of course, now living the American dream, really starting from the bottom, like you said. What was that transition like, and what have you learned about hard work in America?
I think, obviously given what's going on in the United States now, and it's kind of like a little bit chaotic, I do think that the nice thing about the US, if you do work hard, you can live very comfortably. And I think we should all be appreciative of this country, although with the chaotic and the craziness. I
Yeah.
think if you work hard, I mean, it's the sky is the limit. The
Yes,
limit.
yes. And so, do you believe that working harder should we work smarter or harder? Of course, we should work smarter, but do you think that every single career is gonna take hard work? Because I
I
believe in
think
working
so, but
smarter, but I'm like, maybe I need to work a little harder. Sometimes I feel like I'm always judging myself. I'm a little like, we put pressure on ourselves.
no, you know what? It's a good question because yeah, I do believe in hard work, but there is also a way to work smarter and maybe maximize the time different and still achieve the same results. So, for instance, I used to door knock and try to get clients by door knocking. So yeah, I worked hard. I went every day to door knock and try to get listings or and clients, but I didn't really get anything from that. So yeah, I worked harder, but apparently it wasn't as lucrative. So I
Wow,
should
wow.
probably work smarter in that case, for instance.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe a mix of both. A mix of both.
Yeah, I think it is a mix of both. It's a balance for sure. Um, worst job you've ever had?
Gosh, I did. I was a dealer in a casino. I was a host in a club. I was working in a clothing store.
Wow. You're
You
like
know
they
what?
all weren't. They were
No,
all.
I was the one with like 5 jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but I knew for a fact you probably, to get where you're at, you've had to test the waters, put your hands in multiple pots. I mean, I feel like it never really ends. To be an entrepreneur, and it's every single thing has taught you and led you to where you are today. I think we think
Yeah.
about, oh, we don't need to learn like to be a cash register or in real retail and that sort of thing, but just customer service skills on a bottom level can really help you to be more of a people person in a larger scale as a successful person.
Yeah, very true. I cannot say like any job that I did like I hated. Even working in a clothing store for $8 an hour when I first moved to the US, I still enjoyed it. I liked it. I would like it
Yeah,
for money, but I still
yeah.
liked it.
Do you have a favorite motivational quote?
Um, I have a couple of them actually, but I guess again I sound so cliche, but I mean, if you believe you achieve.
If you believe you achieve, it's short, but it's simple and it's real.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And also, like everything happens for a reason in the right time. I think it's a very simple one, but very true.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So it's for a reason.
Yeah. When you first did this interview, I was always wondering, when you first did your interview, because did the twins interview you to become a realtor at the Oppenheim Group?
No, so I was a real estate agent. With Keller Williams at the time, and well, they didn't interview me, but I knew, the community of the real estate agents in LA is very small. Everybody knows each other. And Jason approached me when he opened his brokerage, and he asked if I want to join because he knew me.
Wow.
And I like his marketing. I like the fact that it's a very small boutique company. Actually, none of the girls was there yet.
Oh, wow.
And I was the first.
Oh, wow. That's
And,
incredible.
yeah, and then I
And
joined, and then the rest came after.
now, do you think it was a strategy to hire or to create a team with a lot of beautiful women? Because it is
You know,
gigantic, but do you think it was a strategy? Like, do you think it was, because in LA it really does work, but I'm wondering, do you think it just happened that way, or do you think it was purposeful?
I think Jason liked to be around good-looking girls because
Yeah.
the office look good.
Yeah.
But it kind of like actually happened organically. It was first me, then Heather joined, and she had very good, high-end celebrity clients, so she
Yeah.
joined.
Okay.
Then Christine joined with back then with another agent, and then the last one was Mary got a license at this
Wow.
point too. So it was kind of like organic. It wasn't like he was scouting for pretty girls, but
He never asked anyone in interviews, are you single? Are you single before he hires them? Because it's so
not
simple.
me, not me.
Not you. Yeah, I figured not you.
Well, Mary and Jason used to date, so
Right, exactly. So it really did just happen organically. That's interesting.
yeah. And then the producer saw some marketing material that Jason had with good-looking group of people, and that's how he pitched the show.
Wow, incredible. Okay, biggest office pet peeve. There's a lot of girls, a lot of different personalities. What's just an office pet peeve, whether it's on the professional side or the personal side?
Um, I don't know actually.
It's like a
I
small
can't.
office and it's quiet. Is it
But
better
not
than a big
everybody are
one?
at the office all the time. When we film, we are all at the office.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you
Uh-huh.
go there now, I bet you nobody's there.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
now
yeah,
we
yeah.
know in LA. So I don't know actually. I cannot. Yeah, I cannot.
There's
points
nothing
out.
any of the girls like do, like sing or like, you know, just typing on the computer or just super loud on the phone. Like I'm someone naturally, when I'm doing business calls, I'm pretty loud. Like I have
Me
to type
too.
out.
Me too. I would say the loudest is Jason,
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's his place too, so I'm sure it's like a second home. He's like, listen, I'm about to make this
basically.
sale. I'm about to
Yeah.
make this sale. Yes. Okay. Last but not least, before we play a little ending game called Her Story Live. It's like your history, but her story live. The Before we get into that, the importance of teammates and advice on how to score a good team. I feel like it's so hard as an entrepreneur to find a good team that's all working for the same cause, but like, isn't there spitefully to sort of get ahead above you, someone you can trust that's actually a good teammate? Do you identify with having a good team, and do you feel like there's advice you could give on helping us find good teammates in our careers?
Yeah, I think you know, you want to be with someone, with people that don't have an ego too much, because then, you know, that could cause fight. And also people that motivated like you, so you can kind of like feed from each other and motivate each other, and you know, in every field.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, you can go through like negativity and bad experiences. So when you have a good team around you, and positive team and motivated, then you kind of like feed off each other energy. So
Yes,
that, and
you
obviously
said the
ego,
word. Mhm.
yeah.
You said the word right on the head. Ego can really spoil an experience on many levels.
And
So
I know
yeah.
someone with ego. His name is Jason, but
And I feel like at the end of the day in LA, and I'm sure a little bit in Miami, you're gonna run into so much ego. But I think it's a little, you know, sometimes it's just overconfident because that's how they're able to walk into this world. If you're insecure, sometimes you're not going to be strong enough to climb that ladder against the competition. So yeah, there's a balance with ego, but you know,
yeah,
to be conscious of it, to know that, you know what, am I being egoistic or am I really being open and like being more practical about situations?
right.
Okay, so now, last but not least, you guys, we are doing Her Story Live. Just to give the positivity, okay? I want the tea, but the positive tea. As a celeb realtor, you've learned a lot. What's one thing you wish you had known earlier in life?
To know how to manage your time differently, like, and try to not waste time on stuff that's, you know, not gonna give you anything. Especially I'm talking about real estate,
Yeah.
specifically. I wish I would not waste a lot of time on bunch of BS, basically.
Interesting. Okay. Best advice ever given to you?
Best advice. I think, again, very motivational. Like, just don't give up, be consistent, and be patient and trust the process.
Yeah, absolutely. Advice you ignored that you wish you hadn't ignored.
About
Anything?
Yeah, about wasting time with certain clients, and you
Yeah.
know, I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just like ended up wasting the time. It's a lot of drinks and dinner for no reason.
Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. I know. Just you feel like you want to give certain clients a chance, and you feel like you've wasted time with them. Have you found a way to sort of figure out or decipher who's a waste of time? What kind of clients are a waste of time?
I try to get to the bottom of the question, you know, and ask the right questions with clients, and see how serious they are. But again, you never know, right? People may sound serious, and then you drive around for a few months with them, and then they decided to rent, or they're not loyal to you. So
Yeah.
I try, but you know, it's never perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Well, last but not least, when it comes to her story, what do you want to be known for at the end of the day?
I think just like a good, hardworking, you know, real estate agent.
And an
It,
incredible mother.
yeah, I was gonna ask if were you talking professional or personal? Because personal,
Well,
you
I
know,
would say in general, like if at the end of the day you're gone, what would you want
oof.
your legacy to be? Yeah.
I
What would
think,
you
yeah,
want
I
your
think
legacy?
great mom and good wife and good friends. That's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Well, you seem to have a beautiful heart. You seem to be a very genuine and honest person who really is a go-getter, and it's so inspirational. Thank you so much for talking to Kalima Kam, you guys. I'm your girl Kalima. This was my Evander from Netflix's Selling Sunset. Tell us the new season. What do we know when the season 3 airs?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of questionnaires and I felt bad because I didn't answer any of them. So season
Please,
three,
yes,
yeah. I'm like, I want to acknowledge the people who came live. Um,
yes.
season 3 will air August 7. I actually
Okay.
haven't watched it, so I don't know how it's been edited.
Oh
I have
God.
no clue. Um, I mean, it will be interesting to watch because we obviously have a lot of personal things going on for season 3. So, you know, it will be interesting. But yeah, August 7, basically, 8 episodes. And then I don't know about season 4. That I can tell you, I have no clue.
Okay. Did you say you wanted to answer some questions from your
I
fans?
saw a question. Someone asked me how tall is Jason. So I think like
Yes.
5'5".
Oh my
um,
God, that's
so,
right.
someone asked if the fights are real. I mean, you know, we didn't have a lot of fights, but whatever we had, it's not scripted. We're not getting a script. We always have cameras, so whatever people say, you know, it's organic and things happen. And I think that's what makes the show entertaining. And
Yeah.
you know, and what else I saw? I saw a bunch of questions and a bunch of, you know, hi from different countries. So it was not
Yeah.
from people.
Yeah. If there's another one, it looks like we have Aubrey Walder. Would you ever let a new realtor shadow you?
100%. Why not? I don't mind. And you know what? I get actually questions all the time if I'm hiring an assistant and all that, but I'm not hiring anyone at the moment because I'm in between, you know, Miami and LA. But
Yeah.
so you know, I'm trying to figure out like to build a business here more in Miami. But yeah,
Yeah.
I would definitely let someone shadow me. Why not?
We've got two more if you want. Who is your favorite
Sure.
colleague? Your favorite
I
colleague?
I want to be a politician right now. No, you know what? I get along. I get along with all of them, but I do talk a lot with Christine, Davina, Heather. I
Yeah.
spoke with Chriselle and also actually with Amanza. So yeah,
Yeah.
with all of them. We all stay in touch.
Do you have a favorite episode? Last but not least.
I did, you know, season 1. I like the episode with Tal. To be honest, with the Israeli guy, that was actually the first episode.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Although it made people cringed, but I think also it was fun. And with this season, which episode did I like? I think, you know, the last episode with Mary's wedding was a nice episode.
Yes, I'm so excited for Christine's wedding. Listen, that zebra was so me. I am the one who I love zebras. I do think they're the most beautiful animals. And to have one at your party before the wedding, I was just like
Well, that was
it's over the top, but it's cute.
you
Huh?
know, the funny thing is she said, yeah, casual, casual. So I'm like, yeah,
She
right.
really said casual. I was like,
Yeah,
I
she
don't
said casual party. Bring the Circus LA, bring the zebra, bring everything. So it was funny, but it was a great actually event and beautiful event. And the wedding is gonna be, I mean, you'll see the wedding is like
Oh my God. And the fact
amazing.
that she did black dress, I know I'm only saying this because it's in the teaser, guys. She wore a black wedding dress. I don't know how many dresses she had. You don't have to give it away if you don't want to throughout the wedding because I know some divas like to
The
switch
dress
up the
was
dresses.
stunning. It was stunning. You
Black
know, leave it to
black is
Christine.
so daring. She was like, "Vogue, I'm coming for you." It's so
You
daring to
know,
do black.
Christine is very daring, and I think Christine is making the show very fun and entertaining.
Yeah, she
Entertaining. I'm the
is.
boring one because I'm the one with the kids, and you know, I'm like whatever. But she definitely make the show fun to watch, and I really like her. And people ask me, is she? You know, sometimes she ask me, is she a bitch? She's a great girl, and she's very smart and funny,
Yeah.
and you know, when we film the show, they edit. You know, for 30 minutes, they show you very little, so
Yeah, I know. I know.
you
And
get
I
to see
know
the highlights.
yes, and she did she I know she was probably always fashionable. Also being in LA, it really does help if you have a look that stands out. People just seem to gravitate towards you more. But
Yeah.
did she step up her fashion game for the show? Cuz her hair is everything. Please let her know. Her hair is insane. It's beautiful.
Christine is beautiful even with like sweatpants and t-shirt, but she definitely invests more when we film. And she has a great fashion, and people admire and love that. So I'm the basic one that wears like Zara.
You are so.
And then
But you're so. Look at this photo, okay? You're in a leather jacket. You're just chilling. Your skin is incredible. Please, like you're the effortless type of beauty. It's okay. Let Christine be like the over the top.
I cannot pull what she wear. Like I wish I had that, but yeah, like she's definitely she has great taste.
It seems like she'll just wear. Ooh, I can't wear heels
I lost you for a
as
second.
much as she does.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my battery.
Let me tell you, I had yeah.
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
no, I was saying she definitely wears heels as if she wears them in sleep. I could never do that. Like I said, got my socks on right now, just keeping it comfy for quarantine. I bet right now she's dripped even during quarantine in the house, but that's
well, she's with the Balenciaga sweatpants.
I bet for real. Every single scene, it was like a label. But yes, it's awesome. Every single one of you guys brings something really interesting to the table. I really love Amanza. She's a new addition. I think just a completely different storyline.
I have a little business going here.
It's like, I don't want to be famous.
Aiden just crashed my Facebook Live. Hi.
Oh my goodness. Hi, cutie. Oh my.
Yeah, he's 14 months. 14 months old.
14 months.
He
It's time
keeps
for
me busy.
TikToks. You probably could make some really cute TikToks with that little one.
You know what? I need to download the app. I mean, it's really big, and I need to step up my game with social media.
It's so addicting. I don't know. When you have time, if you have time, for sure.